In this video I will mention how to replace the tail lamp assemblies on 2007 to 2012 Nissan Altima vehicles. Step number 1. Park the vehicle on a level surface, engage the emergency brake and place blocks in front of and behind the front wheels for safety. 2. Open the trunk and remove the 2 retainers securing the floor mat on the side using a flathead screwdriver. Insert the tip of the screwdriver into the center edge of the retainer and pry it outward to release it. Once released, pull the retainer outward by hand as shown on the screen. 3. Next, pull the floor mat back with your hands to access the taillight wiring. 4. Release the wiring by pulling the small retainer outward with your hand. 5. Similarly, hold the electrical connector with your hand and pull it outward to release it. 6. Next, remove the 2 nuts holding the headlight assembly using a ratchet and a deep 8mm socket. 7. Next, insert the tip of the trim removal tool into the edge of the headlight assembly where it joins and pry it upward to release it as shown on the screen. Once released, pull it partially out with your hand to access the lights from the rear. 8. Remove the lights by simply grasping and turning the light base a quarter turn counterclockwise to release them. Once released, pull the bulb out completely. Repeat the procedure with all 4 bulbs. 9. Check that the bulbs are in good condition or replace them if necessary. Simply grasp the damaged bulb with your hand and pull it out to remove it completely as shown on the screen. Wear gloves preferably. Installation is reverse of removal. 10. Install the bulbs and wiring harness into the new tail lamp assembly in their original position by pressing inward with your hand and turning clockwise a quarter turn until the bulb fits properly. Repeat the procedure for each bulb. 11. If any of the wires or connectors are damaged, replace the entire wiring harness as follows. Disconnect the wires by pressing inward on the connector lock and pulling outward simultaneously to completely disconnect it. 12. Remove the insulating protective rubber by pressing on the edges of the rubber from inside the trunk and pushing the rubber upward with your hand to release it. 13. Thoroughly clean the surface where the taillight unit sits with a towel and install the bulbs and wires on the new tail lamp assembly in their original position as described earlier. 14. Insert the wire through the corresponding orifice and install the insulating protective rubber in its original position, ensuring it sits correctly. 15. Move the new tail lamp unit closer and align it in its original position, ensuring the screws pass through the corresponding orifices as shown on the screen. 16. Once the taillight unit is properly aligned, press it inward with your hands until it sits correctly in its original position. 17. Install and tighten the taillight retaining nuts firmly. Connect the electrical plugs ensuring the connector lock engages properly and install the wire retainers in their original positions. 18. Place the mat back in its original position and install the retainers accordingly. Close the trunk and perform a functional test. That's how simple it is to replace the tail lamp assemblies on 2007 to 2012 Nissan Altima vehicles.